Time to catch up with men's soccer head coach Gary Ross as we look back at the 2017 season. Gary, a lot of highlights for your team. What stands out to you most about the 2017 season?
Honestly, the season was pretty up and down. We had two of our best results in program history. So we tied the number 5 team at the time, West Virginia Tech. We shut them out for 110 minutes. We beat Judson 4-1, receiving votes team, so some really good results there. But yeah, we were a little bit inconsistent, obviously, in league play. We had some key injuries that happened that, impacted us when Luke Williams went down with a blown knee. Certainly that impacted us a bit. But, we had some guys that fought hard, and I think we played well towards the end of the season. The last 6 games in particular looked a little bit more like us than that first 4-game stretch during league play. So, yeah, I think we had some individual highlights with, we had Zoltan, who actually, came in and had a really good first year, scored a lot of goals, a lot of assists, was just really impactful on a number of levels, not just on the field, but off the field, personality. I mean, he's a big personality guy with big dreams and big goals, and he was a great addition to the team. But we had some other, key players develop. Charbel as a center back made a lot of strides. Andy Johnson as an outside right back, night and day season compared to his sophomore year. Jeremiah Rader stepped up and had a really good season as well this year, and had a bunch of seniors that that played well too. So I mean, it was not what we wanted. We had essentially four 1-goal losses in league play. It's just tough to win the league or to do well in tournament play and to move on and advance if you can't win those tight games, obviously. And so yeah, that's what we have to improve on as we look forward. Yeah.
A good group of seniors that you had this year. What do they do for the team? We know what they did on the field. What do they do away from the field?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the key things we've just been doing, like the year-end surveys, and having the guys kind of give some insights into the program and what's happening here. One of the things that they really did a good job of was sort of maintaining the madness in the midst of maybe some difficult times, maintaining the culture in the midst of the madness, I should say. And doing a good job of kind of representing me well to the team, shutting down complaints if they see them happen. On the field, obviously, we had a number of guys who were all league selections at least 1 or 2 times in their career. So guys like Sam Hardy, guys like Saliba, guys like Gonzalo, Louis Nisbet, who was again second team all league guy this year. So those guys obviously on the field they did a really good job. Playing hard, representing well, the things that we hold dear in terms of our culture. So in many regards, they did that. We have some areas to improve on. There's no doubt about it. And I think as we move into the off season, we have a team meeting coming up here pretty soon where we're going to kind of share with the team sort of the results of the surveys, what everything sort of indicated from what players had answered, and then it'll give us a chance to improve. I mean, this growth mindset thing's a pretty valuable deal to have. So anytime you can, recognize that when you fail at something, it's just a failure. It's not a self-defining thing. Doesn't mean there's not problems. You just got to fix them. So that's where we're at.
What does the offseason look like for you and the team? Obviously, it seems like a long time away from the 2018 season, but I think we'll blink and it'll be right here on our doorstep.
Yeah, if there's anything that I've seen over the last few years is that time flies, and the older I get, the quicker it seems to go. I wonder if metaphysically that's actually what happens. But I would say this, when we look at the off season, we're looking at kind of blowing everything up that we've been doing. One of the things we'll be doing at this meeting coming up next week is looking at exactly what that off season will look like. Historically, we've done a lot of futsal in the winter inside. We've done a lot of just technical work, a lot of obviously physical strength and building. But in terms of what we're looking to do, we're looking to kind of adjust our view on the culture and what it is that we're actually trying to achieve. Specifically, what I mean by that is just simply looking at soccer as more of a release for the players as opposed to an added stressor. So how can we insert maybe more joy in the midst of it? I mean, it's a grind. It's always going to be a grind. There's always going to be that stuff you have to overcome and the tough, the tough things. But to the extent that we can, how can we maybe view the program and view the experience as a release from all the madness that's going on outside? And seclude ourselves as a team together. Hey, man, this is our time when we play. This is where we're going to have joy in life, and just go after it that way. So we'll see what happens.
A lot of exciting things on the horizon for you and the team. Gary, good luck with the 2018 offseason, and we'll see you next fall.
Appreciate it. Sounds good. Thanks.
For continued coverage of the Taylor men's soccer team, stay tuned to athletics.taylor.edu. For Taylor men's soccer head coach Gary Ross, Rick Johnston, Trojan Sports Network.